Well, well, well. It's September the 4th. It's Tuesday, although I bet a lot of you feel like it's Monday. But it really is Tuesday. It's 8:11 in the morning here in Colorado, and I didn't want to turn the overhead light on. Where do I even start? Yesterday turned out to be something very unusual. I've had it happen a few times in the past, but this one was rather exceptional. And before we get to today's reading, um, I decided, in the wonderful wisdom that is a human, that I was going to do some free mini readings yesterday. It was Labor Day and like wanting to give back and all that other good stuff, and it was going okay. Facebook started acting a little weird, and I couldn't see the comments anymore, and I had to constantly hit the refresh button and the refresh button. It's getting a little frustrating. But right in the beginning, I felt like my heart racing and my lungs tightening up, my throat closing down, and I realized that what I was feeling didn't belong to me. It belonged to well, for better terms, a departed loved one of someone that was watching. It was a grandmotherly type figure. And then I realized, as she kept giving me all of these evidentials, if you will, evidence to say who she was, and it was amazing because the evidentials started to resonate with lots of people watching. Where, yes, that would be me. Yes, that would be me. Yes, that would be me. And it's not that people were hoping that it was their grandmother, it's that, yes, this resonated. What it ended up being was that she was joined literally by, well, I'm going to have to say four. That's at least that I know of, because there were five women basically that gathered together, even though they didn't know each other in life. They knew each other in spirit, and they were all standing behind me, arm in arm. And the message that was for everyone that resonated was the one that was needing to be heard, and that's remember your ancestors, remember the strength of your mothers and grandmothers that walked before you on this planet. Remember their strength, remember their grace, remember the history, and that there was something that needed still to be found. And I will tell you that that session wiped me out completely on a physical level. And like I said, I've had that happen before. I get that when I do group readings a lot, but this was absolutely unique. And I couldn't lift my arms, I couldn't lift my legs. I immediately went to just go lie down and just like try and recharge and gather myself back together. And then I would take my cell phone with me when I do that, just in case somebody needs me and I can check it on the cell phone rather than sitting here at the desk. And I almost instantly fell asleep just for a few minutes. And I woke up thinking, okay, now we're all recharged. And I heard that little ding, you know, that cell phone does. I could barely pick the cell phone up. And I'm like, oh, I'll answer it later. And then it's like, okay, Monica, you can do, like, rah, 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 you can do this. And it was just like, alrighty then. So I just stayed put. And I said, okay, we're going to relax the body. We're going to recharge the body. Going to recharge the soul. Going to recharge the mind, all of that good stuff. And I will tell you, it took me, I don't even know how long. That was around 2-ish, 2:30-ish. It took me up, well, almost 18 hours, just shy of 18 hours to come back. Whoopsie, come back. See what happens when you play with the deck? To come back to the point of where I am now. And yes, it's a little later than I normally do it. To come back to the point right now where I can actually, like, physically speak. Most amazing. But I know that it wasn't my physical body. And it's, if you get those feelings, be aware of them, especially if you're a medium, or if you're a highly sensitive person, or an empath, that you may go through those things, and that it's okay. Don't be afraid of it when it happens. And it's just like, okie dokie, we're just gonna ride with the wind on this one. And yes, other people and spirits' energies can drain your physical body. Now, I always shield and I always protect and I always do all of those things. But this message was so important to this group of five that I was just like, wow. And it's mind-blowing, absolutely mind-blowing. And I'm very grateful that I'm here with you now on this Tuesday. I purposefully did not turn the lights on because, quite frankly, that is still bothersome to my eyes after that. And I didn't want to get out of the chair and turn the light on. That too. It's just kind of like, not yet. We're working our way to getting back to 100%. I would say we're about 90% there. But yeah, what an amazing, amazing afternoon and evening and into the wee hours of this morning. And so, yep, but we're here. And I'm claiming my power back. And I had asked them to calm down and all that good stuff. I did what we're always supposed to do with that. But the message was so powerful. Remember your history and keep searching. Keep searching for your truth. Keep searching for your authenticity. They're going to come back if I start. So I'm not quite ready for that. So we're going to switch. Whoop, and let's go get this reading done. Today, you bet I am. Archangel Power Tarot deck created by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. Of course, published by Hay House, as all of my decks are. And be aware was the big thing I heard. Be aware of what's going on around you. Be aware of your history. Be aware of your ancestors. This also includes your soul's journey, not just the human journey. This also includes your soul journey. Wow. Okay. Ladies, not now. And yes, they can be adorable, and they can be feisty, and they can get a little pushy. But it's always, always for the greater good. And that is what I put into my prayers before I do a reading like this. It is to have me out of the way, literally, with ego and humanness, vanity and arrogance, logic, to step aside. And that one, okay. And this space is filled with love and with light and with guidance and with power, so that it is helpful, so that it is serving, so that it is exactly what you need, whether it's all the cards, whether it's one card, whether it's an image, whether it's something else I talk about. It might just be one word or a memory that comes while you're watching this. Okay, we have a 5-card read. So let us see, on this terrific Tuesday, what God and His Son, Holy Spirit, I'm going to include our spirit guides, our angels, and our loved ones, our ancestors, have to say on this terrific Tuesday. And yes, we're going to start with a major arcana. Not surprised in the least. New beginnings. This is a brand new start for everyone. It started September 1. This is a new year in the metaphysical. This is a time to strive after new beginnings, whether that's a new home, a new career, a new image, a new job. Really, okay, a new birth, a new idea, a new project, a new business, new beginnings. That's what this is talking about. Find your purpose. What is your life purpose? What is it that you want to do that lights up your heart, that makes your soul sing? Why are you here? It's also talking, and I'm hearing that as well, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. Of these beautiful mother and grandmother figures that showed up yesterday, did you not get a chance to say goodbye? Were you hurt by a mother figure? Let go of that. They did the best they could with the knowledge that they had at the time that they had. It doesn't mean you condone it, doesn't mean you accept it. It means that that no longer has control of you. And we all make what people like to call mistakes. I call them, we all go through lessons, not mistakes. Lessons to learn, to grow, and to evolve. Next card. Woo, cool. Come on, Michael. It is the 6th of Michael. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. Take that deep breath. and let it all out and start making new plans. Same with the new beginning, new plans. Maybe it's going to involve relocating to another city or another state or a different type of home, to upsize or to downsize. Maybe it might include getting on the road and traveling. We're going that way. Maybe it might just mean the opportunity to see and explore, to kind of find new ways to do things. Again, back to new beginnings. This is such a beautiful card. It is light at the end of the tunnel. Neato. We're going to talk Ariel now. My nose has got a tickle. 8 of Ariel. It is time to pat yourself on the back a little bit. Keep doing what you're doing, because the more you do it, the better you get at it. Whether that is in divination, whether that is in music lessons, whether that's in crafts, whether that's in learning your trade. Whatever it is, keep doing it, and the more you do it, the more efficient you'll become at it. Maybe time to get some new resources, maybe learn some new crafts, maybe learn some new twists to what you're doing. Time to study, time to learn, time to grow. Keep the brain fresh. Keep the brain fresh by constantly learning. There should never be a day that goes by where you don't learn something. Next card. This one's been showing up a lot. And yeah, it's another major arcana. It's the decision card. And it's like this one, in a way, New Beginnings. Because if you're stuck in a cage with the door wide open and you choose to stay in that cage, then you will be forever in that cage. What will set you free to fly to the greatest heights that you can of being who you should be? Stop worrying that you are not worthy. Oh, wow. Stop worrying that you are not worthy. Stop worrying that you're not good enough. You are. God has blessed you with abundance in all things. You just simply need to accept it. And I heard it says a need to detox, but it's also a need to detox from the worry. Because that worry actually can build adrenaline, and it can be highly addictive. It can actually increase your endorphins, like a jogger gets, when they're jogging and they get on what's known as a jogger's high. Worry can do the same thing to you. But do you want to stay in a constant state of worry, or do you want to move forward? It is up to you. Last card, another major arcana. Wow, I'm glad I chose this deck this morning. It's the Chariot, my buddy Metatron. 2 horses guiding you forward. The yin and the yang, the black and the white, the balance, the determination, the self-control. This is a time to allow it to happen, that you are moving forward, whether this is a business, whether this is your career, whether this is your life purpose. It is a movement forward. You don't even have to hang on to the reins. Enjoy the ride. Literally, enjoy the ride that you're being led on through the divine guidance you're receiving. Really. They're showing me a trophy. I know it says acknowledgement of success by others, but they're showing me a trophy, like a certificate trophy, Maybe a certificate like with a trophy image on it. There will be acknowledgement of what it is that you're doing, that you're helping, that you're serving. Accept it with gratitude and with humbleness. Whoa. Okay, gonna close this reading. If you'd like a personal reading from me, please hop on over to the website. It is houseofangelcardreadings.com. Go to the readings page. You'll find that my 2 most popular readings are still on sale. In addition to that, we did start the VIP Club, so you'll also see that on the same website. The VIP Club is very unique. You can join when you want to. I started it September 1, perfect time to start it, because there's going to be an additional 4 Saturdays in the month of September, and that does pertain to the VIP Club in particular. It is a subscription base, meaning that you would pay $49.99 a month. If you start on the 4th, then it would renew like October 4th. If you start on the 15th, it would renew on October 15th. Try and get it so it's right before a Saturday if you've not done that already. So this week and or next week before a Saturday. Because every Saturday at 9 a.m. Mountain Time and 5 p.m. Mountain Time, I'm going to do it for both, I'm going to be going live through my BeLive software in a very private, very exclusive group, where as a member of that group, as a member of my VIP club, you are guaranteed to get a reading that Saturday. We're going to do that every Saturday. The only thing I ask is if you came in the morning and you came in the afternoon, when you got the reading in the morning, please don't ask for another one that afternoon. It's really too close together for readings like that. But yeah, we are guaranteeing everybody in the club, in the group, a reading every single Saturday, but you have to show up. In other words, if you don't show up at those 2 times, you don't get the reading. Makes perfect sense because I can't give it to you if you're not there. And I wanted to do it 2 times on the one Saturday in particular, simply because that'll help different time zones. So for those of you in Australia, the 5 p.m. Saturday would be 9 a.m. on Sunday. Kind of that way is the way it would go. In addition to doing the readings every Saturday, twice a day, we're also going to be hopping on and having open discussions, open teachings, and maybe doing even some little mini readings for whoever's around that particular time. But it'll be talking about mediumship. It'll be talking about angel cards. It'll talk about learning how to increase your intuition. It'll be some guided meditations. It's my way to be able to teach in a non-formalized way of teaching. In other words, you don't have to sign up for classes. We're just going to hop on there, and whatever the topic is that day, we're just going to do that. So it's a lot of fun. It's very exclusive. It's very private. It's going to be very intimate. As a member of the group, I want you to feel comfortable in knowing that the readings that we do for you live are not going to be broadcast over the internet. They have to stay within the group, and no one can share those. I'm the only one that has admin control over what happens within the group. And your privacy is very important to me. So I kind of want to share that. But you can go back into the group afterwards and watch them, and only members of the group can watch. So it's kind of cool. It's very cool, actually. There was something else I was going to mention with that, and I totally just spaced it. That's okay. You can cancel your subscription at any time. It is lots of fun. It's going to be exciting. It's something I've wanted to do for a long time. We're not going to have hundreds of people in the group. I would never be able to keep up. But it is going to be nice and quiet and peaceful, and it's like a special little get-together where you can feel safe talking about a variety of different topics as well. Yeah, I think that's got it for now. If I think of something else, I'll come back, because right now I'm not hearing anything else. And this has gone on a little longer than I expected. Have a beautiful day, a successful day, a terrific Tuesday. Be gentle with yourselves and listen to the awakening of your soul. Thanks for watching.